What's up, everyone? Yep, it's your friend Movie and Game Lover 98 here to do a chat stream for April 10th, 2024. So, yep, let's get started. And I hope you guys are looking forward to this. And yes, anyone's welcome to join, but the rules, if anyone's screen is showing inappropriate stuff to me or they're making inappropriate background noises on their screen, or any of that unacceptable stuff, I'll have to kick them out of the stream or not allow that person in the stream at all. And swearing is technically allowed as long as you guys don't do it too much. Because if I hear too much swearing, I also have to kick that person out of the stream rather, or not allow them in at all if they're just going to constantly swear a lot. So yep, now that those are out of the way, let me go and provide the link a few times. And the link will also be provided for the stream in the description. Alright, I provide the link a few times. So now I'll just wait for some people to join eventually soon. So we'll just see who gets to join eventually soon. So yep, I know hopefully you guys are doing amazing on your Wednesday of this April. Well, this day of the week of this Wednesday of April. Because I was having, well, a decent Wednesday today. And it's great that I had a good time at my work day today, as you guys know. Well, I shouldn't bring that up. And yep, I'm still on the hunt for some more Thomas Trackmaster stuff. Because actually, this rule I'm now going to bring up, guys. Oh, Gumby Fan 1955 says hello. Hello, Gumby Fan 1955. Yeah, actually, I'm going to try this year. Instead of stop buying stuff online after October, well, actually, this October, I'm going to try it out. Stop buying stuff online or in stores. Because I actually want to try some stuff this Black Friday this November, but I'm not quite sure. So actually, this year of October, after that one hits, I'm going to stop buying stuff online or in stores. This October, I'll try so I can save up a bunch for Christmas and Thanksgiving and Christmas shopping. Well, once that hits, because you know exactly what I mean. And yep, I'm going to try that. That way I can have like a ton of money saved up for next year's train convention 2025. Just to make it cool, just so I can have a ton of money saved. Well, that's just the case. But anyway. And did you guys know that I'm probably going to go back to doing Super Smash Bros. Melee gameplay videos because, well, here's Smash Bros. Melee right here in front of me. The reasons why is I want to try something else cool, because, like, these are, like, the titles of my videos when I do Smash Bros. Melee gameplay videos. If it just says Smash Bros. Melee gameplay video, it means I'm doing a stock battle. But if I put in parentheses these other modes I do besides stock, I put in parentheses saying I either do a time battle or a coin battle, or even like bonus battles too, like a skill time, like a timed like skills match to see who can get like the highest score based on like your skills basically. But I want to try it like coin style, like Mario Party. Basically, who has the most coins before the time runs out basically wins the match basically. So I think for this June treat, I'm going to try doing as many Melee gameplay videos as I can, doing a ton of coin battles, but going through each stage in order. That's what I'll try. And another trick I was also going to try out as well is a Sonic Adventure 2 Battle gameplay video where I basically play through a normal stage, but someone's watching me do it, but it teleports me straight to the Chao World as soon as I finish a level. So that's really what I'm up to par with. But for this coolest one with Sonic Adventure 2 Battle multiplayer, I'm going to try this. Basically, what I'll do is I'll do one stage from each multiplayer stage, excluding kart racing. I'll do one level from each from action race, speed battles, treasure hunting, and shooting battles. One from each. Because sometimes like the shooting battles, like one where you have to drain your opponent's HP and whoever has the most HP is the winner. So I'll give that a shot. Basically, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, one of the many gameplay videos I'm going to do is one where I do a normal stage, but a guest is watching me play it, but take me straight to Chao World right after that. And you know what exactly what I'm talking about. Well, I'll just talk normally without showing stuff. That's what I'll do. But when guests come in, I'll show off the awesome new things I got. That's what I'll do. And also, if you guys are not aware, I did manage to, well, try out some new movies. I did try out Disney's Underdog. It was a really good film. And I also tried, well, the Universal film from 1994's The Little Rascals, or 2014. The Little Rascals Save the Day, which I have not seen yet. I'll probably stick with the original The Little Rascals because it's probably good. It's so awesome. But I'm not sure. I'll just give it a shot, and if I don't like it, oh well. And did you guys also know that I was watching a video? Well, hopefully you guys are not aware that I did watch a video on how to, like, well, use cheat codes for Wii games, but I think you can try it with GameCube games too. With this Gecko homebrew application, well, you can put in the apps folder of your SD card on your modified Wii, but some people say it says it's prone to brick it, but I'm not sure. Well, I've never tried it, so I have to see if I think it's cool or well, if it's cool, if it's not, I'll just delete it. Because I'm meant to play video games normally without cheating. Well, even though I have completed save data, I'm just trying to play through them normally without cheating. But what I'm trying to say was I've completed data for examples of video games. I just do them normally without cheating. And also, I'm aware of this, guys. Like I said, I think I'll tell you guys this trick again. What I'll do is I'll just wait to stop buying items off eBay or Amazon in. Well, even though Black Friday does have some stuff on Amazon, I'm not going to risk it. Nope. So, nope, I'm not risking buying online during Black Friday this November. I'm not. That way, if I have some money saved up, even when Christmas comes around, I'm not going to risk it. Because I want to have a ton of money saved up so I can go to the next year's train convention. So that way, maybe I could get tons of more stuff from the train convention 2025 if I wanted to. And luckily, I don't have to use well, because I don't like carrying money around in my actual physical private stuff. I rather just pay it digitally. I'll just say that. I like to pay digitally because everyone knows you can just do digital payment these days. You can pay for stuff digitally these days. That's what I know when I went to the train convention months ago. Well, actually, yeah, like 2 months ago when I went, because I'm actually doing the stream that I went on when I went to the train convention 2 months ago. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Since I'm also saying this because I went to the train convention 2 months ago. And who's trying to get in? It's Blue's Clues. Let me just see if he can join without any hassle. Hopefully, Blue's Clues rather, if he could please join with nothing giving me freaking issues, because if there is, I'll have to kick him out of the thing.
Hello.
Hey, Blue's Clues. Welcome to the simple chat stream. This one's just a simple chat stream. Well, we know that. So just a plain chat stream for this day today. So just show you some.
Your review with the Wiggles Wiggly Safari original hit entertainment release was so nice. Did you get rid of
Thanks.
the 20th Century Fox reprint?
Yes, because even though it has the same content, I rather like the original with because I didn't like how also it was in a Blockbuster rental case.
Well,
Even though I
that's
could just,
okay.
well, anyway, let's, anyway, yep, let me show you some stuff. I got Little Rascals on DVD. I'm gonna get the Blu-ray this soon. Yep, Little Rascals. As you're saying that, here is my Wiggly Safari original release, now shown in the stream.
Did you get rid of all your Dora DVDs?
Yeah, it's just not a time to
I
ask questions.
respect your opinion if you don't like it anymore.
Well, I mean, if it was created by the same person who created, well, because Blue's Clues, the like Janice Burgess, the woman the lady who recently passed away, she was the main creator of the Backyardigans, but she was the co-creator of Blue's Clues along with Tracy Page Johnson.
Oh,
Maybe she was the same lady who was the main creator of Dora the Explorer, Janice Burgess. Because we all know Janice Burgess is recently gone now.
I heard.
Maybe,
I didn't never
maybe.
knew that.
Well, it was a month ago, so she's in a better place now, Janice Burgess, but she'll never be forgotten because she was the best at creating Nick Jr.'s 2004 show, The Backyardigans. Well,
Because
I don't have.
You don't like how Dora has the girl as the main role.
Well, yeah, I'd rather just watch it with Disney stuff or where Princess is the lead role. I don't mind those. But yeah, I'm just probably gonna get some
Did you
Backyard.
ever have any Max and Ruby DVDs? I know you hate that show now, and I know you don't like it because they don't have parents in earlier seasons, but in later seasons they do.
Yeah, because seriously, I wish they could have just stuck with Max and Ruby throughout the whole series, even when the first season started. I would have liked that better.
That would have been nice.
I mean, I think
Have you had the DVDs or just the VHS?
I had one VHS of Max and Ruby, then I got more DVDs, but then I realized, nah, I don't need the show no more. I can't stand them with having no parents in earlier seasons. Like, even like I could understand even like in some Dragon Tales episodes, they're like they say they miss their mom and dad, but they're just not in the episode. One example, Dragon Tales episode is Snow Dragons from season 1. Yes, when Ord Max let out a big cry saying they miss their mommy and daddy so much. Even though they mention them, but they're not in the episode.
That's okay.
Yeah. Anyway, yep, still got Toss's Christmas Wonderland with me.
Do you have Super Mario Sunshine for the Nintendo GameCube? And would you plan on getting that game?
Well, I'll get it soon. I just don't have a. I just don't know if I'll get another physical copy yet. Oh, yep. Here's my Toss's Christmas Wonderland. Still have the version with songs and Roundhouse Rhythms. But once I find the Train Yard Tracks version, I'll put this one in my Christmas section of my DVD section. Tell me about it. I found another Toss's Christmas Wonderland on eBay, brand new, over $180. There's no way I'm risking it. And he left. And he left. Blue's Clues did leave. Now I'm back to myself again. as I'll say this, I'll bring this up again, guys. As I am doing the stream on this day, when I went to the train convention 2 months ago, back in February. Yes, once I have a ton of money saved up, I will. Maybe I can get a ton of stuff. Just don't buy the expensive stuff. No, I don't want to buy that sort of silly stuff. Even though I have an electric train set now, I rather risk just getting like Thomas Trackmaster stuff back. But luckily, like I said, I can just get the characters of Thomas Trackmaster in any random order I get. Even if I saw that Trackmaster Henry or Tommy one, whatever it's called, with those smudge marks, I could have just got him off with those alcohol prep pads I got off my Tommy Thomas. So maybe if that Tommy Henry is still at that train convention next year in my private state, maybe I could get that Henry, only if the sticker's not fading or peeling away or something like that. Maybe I could get that Henry, bring in some. I think I could sneak a pair of alcohol prep pads into the place, even though they say it's not necessary. Even if I could just do it in the car, that's also fine by me. Because I don't think I want to have my aunt and uncle seeing me sneaking a pair of alcohol prep pads and like cleaning it off before I buy it. Or maybe I could just sneakily take it into the restroom and clean it off after I buy it, technically. But I just want to just be on the safe side and just be nice to them. Just have a fun time. That's all I'm trying to know. But luckily, I have prep pads to get the smudges off if I see that Henry. But if I don't, oh well. I know what he looks like. He has like, even though some people say they can use like a different Edward to put like, they can swap the lamp irons from that Edward and put it onto their Henry. Because you know how, for some reason, in all Tomy versions of Henry, he has two lamps, but just because it's reminiscent of his how it looked like in the Flying Kipper episode from season 1, or like some people say they could swap it on their Percy models, because you know how Percy does have a lamp in some parts of seasons 3, 4, and well, 3 and 5 he'll like have his lamp on sometimes, and sometimes they'll remove it completely. But like, the way how his eyebrows are shaped, like when he has the lamp on him in season 5, kind of reminiscent, goes back to his season 3 thing in a way, but like his season 5 face for Percy sometimes will, with the neutral happy face Percy, will also swap. Basically, when he has like, well, basically like in some of season 5, it'll still do that where he has the neutral happy face, but his eyebrows aren't raised. His eyebrows are not pointed up more. Like when he has the lamp on, and sometimes when he doesn't have the lamp on. Maybe I could use the advantage with my Tommy Henry and swap the lamp thing on Percy and Henry. Because, you know, like I said, Percy has the lamp sometimes in seasons 3 and 5 of Tom's Friends. And of course, Magic Railroad onwards, he has the lamp on his front, just like Thomas. But I just gotta be careful when cutting off stuff. But anyway. But also another bring this thing up, guys, because I also want to get these little extension cords that you can actually use to plug in, well, basically it's like to extend the length of cords for your GameCube wired controllers. Say like you're trying to like, it's easier for me to do my gameplay videos when I do GameCube games. That's my further guess. Because if I'm like doing my Wii on the floor when playing GameCube games, I have to put it on the stand. Just to be on the safe side. And also, if you're not aware, guys, I'm also trying to, but also actually this Thomas character, like I said, I do not mind getting Rosie in any Trackmaster form of Thomas whatsoever, because at least they didn't update her face. It kept her the same way as if she was introduced in Tomy back in 2006, Hit Toy Company in 2007/08, and even the Fisher Price Trackmaster 1 range in 2009. They kept Rosie's face the same. Even like you could see the same thing with Ari and Bert whatsoever. Well, I guess I could get Diesel 10 and Splatter and Dodge because I have because those guys never pull trains. Those might be the easiest ones for me to get next because I have I know where to put them in order, like you know how I did with Kikra 24's Thomas Winrelli collection, but the only season 9 characters that they did all the season 9 characters. The only season 7 character they didn't do in Trackmaster was Fergus, because Fergus only appeared in 3 episodes of season 7 due to the show's to the according to the notes by Christopher Lloyd, how his flywheel was damaged in Bilbo and Fergus when he got caught in that landslide, but the model still worked in Salty Stormy Tale, but then the last time they used it was in Thomas' Search for Fergus. Well, AK Fergus breaks the rules for our UK audiences, but for some reason they did all of them in season 7. And like these Diesel characters, Ari and Bert, who appeared in Stepney Gets Lost, they got Trackmaster renditions except for Derek, because no one knows why they couldn't do a Derek model with Trackmaster, even though I guess it was too big, because Derek's he's about the same, he's all a bit longer than Diesel 10, so that's why they made like Diesel 10 they did all the Toss Magic Railroad characters, yes. And also, did you guys know that well, do plan on getting some replacements for my GameCube games, basically to replace them with Player's Choice, because I don't mind this. Because I like how it's interesting on the Player's Choice artwork of Smash Bros. Melee. The title of the game is in black text instead of just the simple white text. And the Player's Choice GameCube Insomnia is in all the text is the label's yellow, but the text is in black. That's how you can tell both by a Player's Choice of a GameCube game But I'm not getting a Nintendo Selects version of Mario Party Island Tour for the 3DS, because I rather just have I rather see the cover with everyone's face on the cover. So that's why I just left it as it is. And also, I'm aware of this, guys. I'm thinking of maybe getting, like I said, I get these extension cords for your GameCube wired controllers. Well, they still function the way. It's just you have the cord extended, so that way you don't have anyone tripping over the cords, or someone's dog tries to bite it. You have an extensional cord. I mean, I think it can extend if you get multitude of them. If you need to extend the cord longer, even though I don't need that many extension cords because I don't have that many wired controllers. And hold on a second, guys. And also, I'm also aware of this, guys. Maybe I could do something clever and just give one of these someone a replacement of my SpongeBob BFBB GameCube game, but I don't think they'll like it being in like some weird case that doesn't have artwork. So it's best if I left it on? Well, in case of that, I really want to just have a case for my Disney's Magical Mirror starring Mickey Mouse in a case for GameCube games that doesn't have like the cutoff portion of the paper of the sleeve of the artwork. But if I get another SpongeBob BFBB, but it works, hopefully it will work in my backwards compatible Wii, please. And also, like I said, I think most of these GameCube games I don't mind player's choice because, well, okay, hold on. I guess trying to get in. Oh, but it's video game someone. I don't know if I can let that person in. That's going to be on my thinkable notes. Because if his screen, well, because also if anyone's screen causes mine to echo, I'll have to kick whoever's screen is doing that out of the stream as well. So that's going to be a maybe. And also, like I said, guys, I think to make this a little bit easier, I think what I'll do is, well, I think I know what I want to do. Just to make it on the safe side, I think what I'll do by the end of June, since I'm going away somewhere at the end of June, I'll probably do the Hangout stream of June this year at the end of June, basically the day before I leave for my thing, for my little reunion trip vacation. I'll do it the day before. That's what I'll basically do. But I just gotta look at if I'm doing one or two streams on that week. Because, like I said, I think this is what I'm doing since I'm switching it up to make it evenly fair with me and Flicka. But I'm not quite sure what next two streams I want to do the week after. Because, like I said, with odd number months for this year, technically, if it's my pay week, just one stream. Non-pay week, two. But for the even numbered ones, non-pay week, one. But pay week, two. But since this is an even number year, I know what I'm doing. But anyway, well, I don't need to explain this more, but I think I know what I'm doing. Because I actually want to try something else really cool. I actually want to show my... Well, actually, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to show my Thomas, home media collection what releases with these narrators. But to actually do this to combine both Ringo Starr and George Carlin, because Ringo Starr only did a certain amount of releases in America, I think I'll combine all the releases that have him and George Carlin separately, and then I'll think of doing, because the only release to combine both George Carlin and Ringo Starr in one is Best of Percy. So one where I combine two narrators in one, just to make sure I can have Ringo Starr and George Carlin, because they're my all-time favorite narrators. Well, George is obviously the best, and Ringo Starr's my second, because he was good at doing Thomas in the American country too, as well as UK. So this one I'll do. So let's see if I can count every release up to George Carlin and Ringo Starr. Well, obviously they'll start with Thomas Gets Tricked, and then James Learns a Lesson, and then I skip straight to Trust Thomas because I need to convert all those Ringo Starr Thomas releases to, well, I'm going to put them in a triple DVD case. Well, I don't care if it's clear or simple black DVD case that holds 3 discs. Just to save me some room. But like I said, yeah, I think you should have seen this, guys. I should have just bought, well, 2 copies of Christmas on Sodor off of Amazon back in 4 years ago. And it's still trying to get in. I don't know if I can add him. Maybe I'm someone. Hold on, what's his name? Oh, it's James again. No, he's gonna cause my screen to freaking echo again. Sorry, dude, I can't let you in. You're just gonna cause my screen to echo like last time. So once I do the ones with just featuring only one narrator at a time, maybe I'll do my Thomas Media Collection streams, but only featuring these narrators. Well, because we all know Michael Angelis only did one US DVD, New Friends for Thomas, and the only time Pierce Brosnan did narration was in the Great Discovery movie. So there's no way I can combine them all in one. But I think what I'll do, maybe just to make it fair, because you know how Mark Morgan kind of sounds like Michael Angelis, but just a bit different? So after I do the one with only ones with Mark Morgan, I will do the ones combining 2 narrators this time. So maybe I can include the ones with both Ringo and George, because, well, we know the 2012 release Engine Friends was the last one to feature Ringo Starr on a mainstream Thomas DVD. But at least we all know on Engine Friends, Ringo Starr at least did do the US dubs of these episodes he did on Engine Friends in 2012. And also, did you guys know that I am going to possibly try, well, maybe doing else something cool in videos? Once I have the ability to. Well, anyway. Like I said, yeah, I think I'm going to be going back to doing some Melee gameplay videos again, guys, after so many. The last time I did one was way back in 2022. Actually, it's been a year since I did Melee gameplay videos, so maybe I should bring Melee back. But I'll do like I said, coin battles, but go through each stage in order. I mean, this should be interesting. Try it out against 2v2. Someone plays on my team with me, and against two different skilled level CPUs. Like, I think the highest I did was level 5. And he's trying to still get in. No. I'm sorry, Mr. James Games. You're just going to cause my screen to echo. But I think I know what I'm going to do if I'm going to get some more Thomas Trackmaster stuff from the train convention next year, 2025. I think I told you this already, guys. I think I told you guys already. So I'm going to try this new trick. So I'm not buying stuff around Christmas time. Well, even though November is the closest month to Christmas, technically, it's just this is just the feast of the other stuff. Even if it's something I want so bad from the store, even after the last week of October rolls by this year, no, nope, I am not going to do it. And also, oh, this is what I was trying to say. Okay. I tried to get the Dapford Station from the train convention in Trackmaster style, but it was over $100. No way. Because even that vendor said you have to pay in cash. And I don't like paying with actual real money. I'd rather pay it digitally. So I'd rather just find that at a garage sale. But like I said, I don't care which character I get next, because at least I have Thomas himself again. It doesn't matter the order. And also, did you guys know that I am... Oh my god, it's still him. Oh my god, dude. I'm sorry. How many times am I gonna have to... You know what? That's it. I'm kicking him out. Here. Let me ban him. Anyway. Sorry that guys, that was James Games. I cannot add him because if he makes my freaking screen echo, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Well, anyway, as I was trying to say, I would love to display my own train stuff at the train convention, but that would be a lot of freaking money. Well, not really, because I could just ask them, hey, do you have a booth I could display some of my stuff? because I don't like walking around so much. I would like to see people watch my stuff go in action. Well, anyway, what was I? Oh yeah, this is what I was trying to say. Yeah, I was saying maybe next year I could try to display some stuff at the train convention. Well, I have an electric train set to try out, but I just need to find a way to display them. That's what I have to do. Because those electric train sets, you got to be careful with children around them. Because one time as a kid, I actually touched something like that when I was little. But anyway, but I learned from a mistake to look, but you just cannot touch. That's kind of a play on words to like this one Wiggles song. This animal you can look, but you better not touch. Let's see, Jason. Oh, it's annoying, Jason. I don't know if I can let him in either. That's annoying, Jason. Oh my god. If he's gonna be annoying during the stream, I'll have to kick him out if I add him. Wait on the safe side. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on today. I'm just waiting for some good guests to arrive. Oh, just Jason. I'm sorry. I meant Mr. Jason. Hold on. Oops. Hold on, guys. Oh, William Mulcher says I'll be there in a bit. I have to get a drink. Okay, at least you can get in, William. It's been a while since you've been in some of my streams. Well, you tried to join one of them, but you're having a bit of trouble. Luckily, I have my drink because I have a glass of. Well, I'm using this cup of water right here. But anyway, as I was trying to say, guys. Oh yeah, this is what I was trying to say. Maybe I'll take one of my train sets to the train convention next year to display. Maybe that could cut slack me of buying stuff all the time because my dad just keeps saying to me over and over again, son, stop. You don't have to keep buying stuff all the time, even though I just want to do these things so bad. Well, anyway, let's just get that out of the. I don't need to explain that every time. Even though I don't, he doesn't need to keep telling me that every time because I can just get whatever I like because I'm an adult. Even though I want to get something of place of my own soon, even though I've been doing an amazing job saving up money. That's part of the reasons why. But yeah, and yeah, I'm still not hyped for Toy Story 5 because come on, why do we seriously need a fifth Toy Story? Just let the franchise take a rest already, will ya? But now they're actually making an actual live action remake of Pixar's Finding Nemo. We never had a live action remake of a Pixar film before. Well, I don't know if they'll do that next year, 2025. Well, if they do the live action remake of a Pixar film, if they do a live action, well, Finding Nemo, I'll have to wait till gets a taste out of that, and I'm gonna see that in theaters and maybe see if I'm thrilled for it more than the Pixar animated version. That's just something new I'll bring up. If they make a live action version of a Pixar film, because well, actually, in one case is in the Pixar film from 2008, Wally, not Finding Nemo, Wally, that Pixar film. Is that if this is going to be their first attempt at doing a live action version of a Pixar film. Well, I've seen people doing like live action, their own adaptations of live action Disney Pixar movies. Like this one guy, he did a live action Toy Story with using some footage of some stuff. Because if that's the case, they make a live action Finding Nemo. I'm gonna put it next to the animated Finding Nemo from 2003. Anyways, now that that's out of the way, but yeah, if I had to choose between these ones, since I'm not excited for Toy Story 5, I'll have to say I would put Star Wars New Jedi Order over that. Star Wars Episode 10, New Jedi Order. But anyway, and the thing I want to bring up now, guys, is, oh, this is what I was trying to bring up. Okay. Is that I will do plan on finding a way to maybe upscaling my VHS collection more. Well, I just recently got another shelf that can hold more stuff. And also, oh yeah, when I also learned this when I was a kid, well, actually, this is what I was trying to say. If I see, the Toss Magic Railroad book that looks like this, where it's got Thomas, Lady, and Mr. Conductor on the cover, the one that I remember having as a kid, that Magic Railroad book, I will definitely get that. And well, I mean, they all came out at the same time as Magic Railroad, but I'm just gonna put that one first. That one simply called Toss Magic Railroad, but the other subtitles, like, because I'm not really sure when Richard Courtney started illustrating Thomas books. I want to say he did them up to 2007, and I think he did some of them in the 2010s when the series went CGI. Because I have the Misty on Rescue book, Trouble in the Tunnel. But I think for like these cartoon ones, I'll still put the books, the movie book based books for Thomas movies in, because I want to get that 5-book pack of these movies leading up to Blue Mountain Mystery. from The Great Discovery all the way up to Blue Mountain Mystery. Because yeah, coming up this September is coming up is going to be some anniversaries for some Thomas films. Guess this. This September will be the 15th anniversary of Hero of the Rails. Because if I noticed Jake Martin's post, he put the wrong thing saying happy 16th anniversary to Dragon Tales Are Amazing Pets and Bob the Builder On-Site Skyscrapers. But those came out in 2009, so they could have just said 15th anniversary. But luckily, I'll remember to say 15th anniversary to Hero of the Rails and 10th anniversary to Tale of the Brave. And also, did you guys know that I'm still on the hunt for some Dragon Tales VHS tapes? But I'll get. Well, actually, I can get the sing along release. Let's Start a Band on VHS twice, but I'm just not going to order it off Amazon in quantity of 2 because I can't do that when buying VHS tapes. But like with sing along releases, I can get them off the separate eBay and Amazon purchase. But I think what I'll do, just to be on the really safe side, since I want that Wooden Railway rendition of Sir Handel, is to get a brand new and sealed version of the train pack of the 2002 VHS of Sing Along and Stories. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to get my thing clean because I don't know what's up with my VCR thing. Even though I got the remote back, I just need to get the machine cleaned because I'm not good at cleaning machines myself. But yeah, like I said, yeah, I think my Melee gameplay videos, guys, are coming out of the retirements. Well, not retirement, but just coming. It's just coming up of is stepping out of break now because I'm actually gonna try something. Like I said, do something cool. And uh-oh, can't find his laptop for some odd reason. Hopefully he'll join if he looks for it. Well, hopefully, please. Well, I mean, you said you promised you joined. Cause I know you said you kept your promise because you still have some stuff to show me. But actually, I think I know what I can do, guys. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, guys, this should be a lot easier. I can still keep my thing charged while I'm talking at the same time. This should hopefully do the trick till I have some other stuff to do later. Well, eventually after this. Hopefully this should do the trick. But anyways, as I was trying to say, guys, I think I know what I want to do. Well, yes, like I said, my Melee gameplay videos are coming from taking a break because I want to do something really cool. Like I said, I told you guys how I do this. If the title of my video just says gameplay video Smash Bros. Melee, I do it stock. But if I put this in parentheses, that means I'm doing a different kind of battle in standard Melee. This one I'm going to do a coin battle, but go through each stage in order. And another thing is that I would like to try, well, like I said, I get the 2002 VHS of Sing Along and Stories of Thomas with the wooden racer handle because I don't like how the bigger box variant comes with the old style Chinese dragon, even though I like the newer style Chinese dragon that looks like the one in Trackmaster style. But I think I know what to do if I want to get the blue VHS of Thomas's Christmas Wonderland VHS off eBay. But I think the black one might come from Amazon. Because also sometimes ordering VHS tapes off Amazon is another tricky one. And also, did you guys know that I am just thinking of other games to get next for my systems? Even though I have the money for them, I just don't need to get more games? Like I said, I have a decent amount of Wii games, even though I just need to figure out a way. Because, like I said, I think I might just have to get the version of. Because even though I'm going to have the game shows next to each other, because even though I need to have them next to each other, Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, and I'm going to have Jeopardy next to Wheel of Fortune, but I have to put Wheel of Fortune in the W section of my Wii games, but I'll have Jeopardy next to it. Because the reason's not only because it's like I have to put them in ABC order, but I like how they play on my TV station in my area. But if they switch it up where they have to sometimes play Jeopardy the show before Wheel of Fortune on other people's cables, I can totally understand that. But another thing I want to bring up is that I actually don't need the Thomas Spills and Chills VHS with the blue sticker label that has Thomas Magic Hero trailer, because I like it on other kids' shows, you know? Because come on, we all know this is a Thomas tape and we don't need a Thomas thing on a Thomas VHS. But I know how I can actually get Toss's Trackside Tunes on VHS twice, because I know there was a version. Well, I saw a copy in the lot with Percy's Chocolate Crunch on eBay before, but I didn't buy it. Even though I can probably get it that and the other copy off of Amazon rather. The one in eBay comes in the lot with Chocolate Crunch, and then I get the separate one off Amazon. Because I never tried ordering something of VHS off Amazon before. I mean, with these later ones, I just gotta see what they're gonna bring me, because we all know Trackside Tunes never got a reprint VHS in the 2000s. But I could probably get the 2002 version off Amazon of Sing Along and Stories. What? As I was saying, yeah, I think another thing with these Promise Christmas VHS tapes, I don't know what will happen if I buy a Toss of Snowy Surprise VHS off Amazon. But I think what I want to do is I've actually got the Holiday Favorites DVD box set. I want to actually take the booklet from a separate Snowy Surprise copy and put it into Holiday Collection, where I have the artwork disc for Snowy Surprise by itself. Well, if I find a Snowy Surprise solo by itself, but it's the original Anchor Bay print, because that when it goes from Toss's Snowy Surprise to Merry Christmas Toss, but I'm going to replace Toy Workshop with Very Toss Christmas, get a disc solo by itself, and replace it. Because you know me, I like every some of a collection, I start off them with Thomas stuff. Well, even though the main thing, it always starts with Thomas. But I think what I'll do if I want to do my gigantic home media collection, well, not in actual videos, because, well, even though I might have the room to very soon, is to do the plain movies first. Well, then, of course, when I get into, even though I need to include the Thomas Blu-rays included with the DVDs anyway, so like with the children's preschool stuff, I'll have to include their Blu-ray counterparts anyway. Like with the two Clifford ones I have on DVD, combine it with the live-action Clifford film and all the Thomas the Tank Engine films. So really, if I just do my Thomas home media collection, well, and combined with the regular movies, I'll do the Thomas stuff after the regular movies on different movie formats. So after like the last one, which is the DreamWorks live action film from the 2000s, Envy, I'll go straight to Thomas stuff. That's what I'll try. But the preschool stuff will begin with Thomas. Because I know that when I watched Gum Robber's recent collection on his DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K collection, he did something similar like that, but he had to split up his Thomas things, even though he should have just sorted them out by release date, but who cares? So maybe I'll give that a try. Because the only thing of preschool thing I have of regular movies on Blu-ray to put next to my two Cliffords is the live action film, because I don't have the Mr. Rogers. Well, even though that's still a live action PBS show, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, technically, I just don't have the movie theatrical film with Tom Hanks quite yet. But I will find it one of these days. So maybe if I have like 5 things of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood on physical media, those 4, these kinds of collections, the now I need to get the ones makes new friends and this kindness collection, and show the Mr. Rogers the Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood live action, well, just theatrical movie rather, with Tom Hanks playing a Mr. Rogers instead of Fred Rogers, because Fred Rogers is no longer with us. And also, like I said, I think there's a way I can get a what? I don't think there was a blue ink label of Sing Along and Stories of Thomas on VHS. I don't think there is, but if there is, they'll probably look on eBay because they said like these releases of Thomas on VHS did give blue tapes in the year 2000. Like the I know Trust Thomas, all these ones from the first volumes of George Carlin, even like up to the season 4 era, all got blue tapes except for Sing Along and Stories. I think I'll have to look through this. I'll have to look through this guy's random trivia about Thomas VHS and DVDs again, just to be sure. Because he says the only one from the first volumes of George Carlin, including the season 4 era, got blue tapes except for Thomas Gets Bumped. And for some reason, the first 2 Ringo Starr tapes didn't get those either in the 2000. But I think I know what I do if I want to get I'll just say this out here, guys. I know how to get the Platinum Edition VHS version of the Lion King Special Edition on VHS, where the whole entire tape is blue, except for the label is still black. The sticker, like the actual label for the film, is still on a black sticker, but it's on a bluish tape. The similar thing they did with that Mulan VHS, which I'm never buying. But this Lion King one I will buy because it looks cool. But yeah, the only ones that after Toss Meets the Queen got blue tapes were Toss's Friends Get Along and Toss Comes to Breakfast. Big Day for Thomas never got a VHS re-release in 2000 for some reason. It only got a short amount of time on VHS. But all the ones from Cranky Bugs up to Toss's Christmas Wonderland got a 2000 blue tape. Even though it's strange because Spills and Chills was the first Thomas home media release in VHS chronological order to be released in 2000, because I started doing blue tapes in the year 2000, but Spills and Chills was the first Thomas product of 2000, the new millennium. But yeah, you guys know me. I will never, ever, ever spray paint VHS tapes. Because not only will it like, get the tape, like, it'll mess up the tape itself, but it will also like mess up the film strip as well. And I don't want that to happen. Your only gamble is just to find a copy with the blue tape. That's all I know. But if I want to get this version of Lion King Platinum Edition Special Edition VHS version, I have to find the cellophane brand new, but it has the sticker saying save this money buying a Dodge Caravan vehicle, which I never buy that kind of car because I don't drive a car yet. Because I don't drive a car quite yet. And also, did you guys know I am well aware that I'm just gonna find, well, I don't know how to really explain this because actually, this is what I was trying to explain. Because I want the Thomas Calling All Engines VHS variant with a white tape. Kind of like how you know it's recycled from some Barney VHS tapes. One of the Thomas releases from the hit era got a white tape. The movie Calling All Engines. And also, oh, this is what I was trying to say. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get 2 copies, like I said, of Billy's Party Shine Time Station release on VHS twice. Because not only because I have my Shine Time Station VHS growing in my collection bigger, but also have something Thanksgiving on VHS. So, well, because Shine Time Station VHS tapes on eBay go up for so much money. I'm not sure about how Amazon does that, but anyway. But yeah, if I even get Shine Time Station Christmas Special as a gift, I'm gonna have to live with having 2 copies, even though I'll never watch it. I'll just try out the opening, but just keep the audio muted. It's just to make my collection bigger. But yeah, I do not ever think Thomas's Christmas Party got an inkling because it was never released. That one never ever got re-released on VHS in the year 2000. Thomas's Christmas Party and Other Favorite Stories. It only went up from 1994 through 1999, and that's it. But I do know when I watched Unlucky Tug's oddities of Thomas home media products, you get a 50-50 chance gamble if you get an ink label blue tape variant of Percy's Ghostly Trick and Other Tall Stories. For some reason, that contains the separate Thomas and Christmas Tree episode at the end of the tape. But other times, it will play the Thomas's Anthem song at the beginning, kind of like the original 1994 VHS in a way. And even if I get the 1996 variant of Percy's Ghostly Trick on VHS anyway, I honestly don't care if the episodes are out of order, because luckily I know the order, because I don't like putting pieces of paper on my stuff. I rather leave it alone and just keep it how it is. But as such, for my James Goes Buzz Buzz VHS, I want to get it with an ink label, but it's blue, but it has the little cartoon Thomas. It has like a ink thing of Thomas with a bush, but it's the 2000 blue tape like that. But I would like to get the ink label, yes, of Rusty the Rescue, because I just like how ink labels, they're much harder to, like I said, the ink labels on VHS tapes are much, much harder to damage, unlike sticker ones. You just got to be careful with not peeling the sticker off. But some stupid reason, Dragon Tales, Sony kept doing sticker labels on their tapes in the 2000s, even when VHS tapes were out of the market. But yeah, like I said, I think I know what I want to do if I get these Bob the Builder releases on VHS. There's no need to explain that. But anyway. But one of these movies I would like to try out one of these days is, I have tried all 5 Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean films, technically. So maybe I wouldn't be bothered having Curse of the Black Pearl on 4K and just plain Blu-ray by itself. Because at least I could just do like a comparison video, 2 different Blu-ray versions of Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl. So maybe I wouldn't be bothered getting Pirates of the Caribbean on 4K. The first Pirates of the Caribbean film, Curse of the Black Pearl. But I do want to show you guys something interesting. I'll show you since no one else is around with me yet. I got this Willy Wonka double feature with the original Gene Wilder version and the Johnny Depp remake from 2005. Yeah, even though I'm pretty sure, I'm shocked this double feature released to coincide with the Origin Wonka coming out to theaters, I think. If not, I could probably just look this up on Moviepedia. Because that's what I do with most of these, because that's how I looked up the release date for the DVD release of The New Adventures of Pippi Longstocking and all those other films. Even though I can just say their release dates, like the release, like what year did this release on physical media, instead of just saying what date of that year. Excuse me. And yes, this one reuses some Blu-ray discs from their specific ones. The clear disc for the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with Gene Wilder, and the Johnny Depp one has a fading of Willy Wonka played by Johnny Depp, but the original he's played by Gene Wilder. Yep, just talks about both films. But luckily they did not put this on one whole disc where you have to select one. Unlike that cloudy collection of that thing from Sony of 2015, which I don't have anymore. In fact, I thought that was cool at first, having the cloudy collection on plain DVD with both the movies on one disc, but then I realized it had a glitching problem when I got to Cloudy with Chance Meatballs 2. But this one I can pop in any film. Even though the original Gene Wilder one is the best, I still just don't have the origin Wonka film yet. Because for some reason, the Tom and Jerry version never released on Blu-ray along with these two. I wish all of them were released on Blu-ray so I could just get... Because this is why I'm going to get the new Origin Wonka on Blu-ray by itself. Because luckily, I was not intrigued by this scene when this different Willy Wonka, played by this different actor, helped this lady and her child. I did not get angry at that part. He was just trying to help them. That's all that matters. But the coolest thing I liked that makes up for that part is that the design of the Oompa Loompas, you could see this is the design of them. They kept this design in the Origin Wonka film, which I kind of liked. Yep, here's something I just got recently. The Dodgeball True Underdog Story, starring both Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller. Yep, I remember watching this years ago. It was really fun. Well, it was fun watching it to give it a try. Maybe I'll give this film another watch. Yep, I'll give it another watch one of these days. Just to see how cool it is to this day. Well, anyway. Yep, I'm just showing you some stuff, guys, while by myself. I guess I'll just show them while I'm waiting for some friends, I guess. Just not make me so bored. But anyway, here's my new edition, Fraggle Rock the Complete Series, in a slimmer packaging, but unfortunately this has clear discs. But I'm not going to open it up. Not going to open it up in this while doing this. But this is how you open it. There's a little flap right there. I'm trying to get all the seasons from Hit Entertainment with artwork discs to replace these clear discs. Because I don't like how these ones are clear and they're easy to get fingerprints on the front and on the play side of the discs. But with the Hit Entertainment ones with colored artwork, you just gotta be careful of getting fingerprints on the back side of the discs. Because that's why I only have to find the other 3 seasons and just replace them. But I'm actually to keep that piece of cardboard to keep the discs protected. And, oh, I didn't mean to slide that out, but here's my complete series of Seinfeld on DVD, which this got a Blu-ray release. Well, I wish this released in a slimmer packaging, the Seinfeld the Complete Series on DVD. They just released a Everybody Loves Raymond the Complete Series in a slimmer packaging, but that one's unfortunately stacked discs, and I watched Jay's Blu-ray's recent unboxing of that, and he found some floater discs in that, which was so unfortunate. And I like how this is lined up, because like if you were thinking you were gonna have volume 1 of seasons 1 and 2 independently, well, the volume 1 set of seasons 1 and 2 separately of Seinfeld, but now they're just showing the pictures on all around the boxes. This contains all the season. They contain all the season set discs in this box set, but I kept them in these paper things, which, well, let me just show them off screen. Yeah, I decided to just keep these in their little paper things to keep them protected from damage. So if I want to just pop any disc in, because I know this is storybook, this is folded like pages, like someone's Blu-ray copy of Star Wars The Complete Saga goes from episodes 1 through 6, which I probably say I want to get that Star Wars set so bad of all episodes 1 through 9 and just have all the spin-off Star Wars movies on Blu-ray by themselves, just to make it kind of fair. And even have like more room to still display them technically, but the problem is they're very expensive. Well, I mean, I'm only missing one thing of Star Wars technically because I want to do this for the Star Wars marathon this May. One marathon where I basically have to go through. I'm only going to go through episodes 1 through 6. Don't include the Disney era Star Wars stuff. But then the other marathon only go for episodes 1 through 9. No spin-offs included. Spin-offs not included. But then this other marathon, which yes, I'll do if I find Phantom Menace. Watch them all from episode 1 to Rise of Skywalker, spin-offs included. But for this marathon, just episodes 1 through 6 only. No Disney era Star Wars and no spin-offs included. So this one, like, because it's like I was watching a Star Wars marathon back in the day on television, back when Star Wars used to be on the Spike channel on my cable box in my TV in my area. They only showed episodes 1 through 6 because this was back in the time when, well, when this was before anything new Star Wars came out, so they only did episodes 1 through 6 only. And I just want to relive that just like the old days. So yeah, relive that sim thing, but like just the old ones. That olden time. When they just did episodes 1 through 6 of Star Wars, but only go for episodes 1 through 6. No Disney era stuff, no spin-off Star Wars, just the original trilogy and prequels only. But I'll start with episode 1 just to go in order of the story. Even though I have all the spin-off Star Wars, yes, I'm going to do this for the first marathon. Like it did back in 2008 or something like that when my family, excuse me, did it like that. We record something Star Wars and then the first Star Wars thing started. Anyways, now that I explained that again, but if I want to do menu walkthroughs, because I'm going to do this when I get all these DVD copies of Lady the Tramp 2 Scamps Adventure on DVD. What I'll do is when I get the 2006 DVD, I don't care if it doesn't come with the slipcover or not, I just want to place it in my combo pack. I'll do the menu walkthroughs when how the DVDs went in order of the release date. When I did it for a plain movie, I just do it for individual copies, because with VHSs I can't show footage due to copyright. Still, no one's come in yet, guys. I know this one William person said he would be coming soon. He's just having a bit of trouble looking. He's having a tricky time trying to find his stuff. Anyways, oh yeah, I explained the stuff about the Star Wars Marathon. Let's move on to other stuff. Oh, actually, I could do this May, guys. Is get 2 upgrades to my Thomas Carnival Capers DVD at the end of May. Buy a copy with a slipcover and buy one brand new with those Valentine's Day thing. And what do you know? My Carnival Capers will be done in no record time. Even though I have to wait for them to ship from eBay, which is a sucky-ish thing. But maybe I could use that eco-friendly case from that Carnival Capers that came with the flash card. No. Well, rather the Valentine's Day cards. Well, yeah, those are going to go into my Carnival Capers copy that I have in the blue case. But I'm actually going to swap it with my Go-Go Thomas DVD to see if that doesn't. So my Go-Go Thomas in an eco box is not bending on the outside of the case. That's what I'll do. But yeah, I did see some vlogs of people saying that the Disney Movie Club exclusive titles are going to be pushed to stores for physical media selling in stores because, while the Disney Movie Club websites can be shutting down soon, which I heard is really sad. But luckily, they might put their club exclusive Blu ray titles in stores, I think. I don't know if they will, but I did see some of them in. Well, in Jay's Blu rays vlog when he went to Walmart. I think it was back in March. Yeah, because this is, like I said, this is being in April now. And also, what was I trying to say? I'm trying to think of one fast thing to say before I have to take care of something else. Oh yeah, I think the single things for those Easter things can probably wait, and the Valentine's Day Engines and Escapades could probably wait too. Because I want to get the shiny disc of, well, but even though I can find and insert to my Let's Share Let's Play of Dragon Tales DVD Let's Share Let's Play, if I find a copy of Goodwill with an insert, I know what to do, put it into another DVD, but ask the clerk nicely. Because remember, I tried to get for my Monsters Inc. VHS, but I got in trouble. But this time I know what to do. Ask nicely. Well, anyway, and yeah, like I said, I think I'll just wait for those single ones. But even though I think, well, like I said, my Track Stars one's going to be a big pain to do, so I'm just going to find the ones that are like easy to just do just for one upgrade at a time. Well, anyway, even though yes, I said I know what I'm doing. Because I actually want to do this when I get this 3-box set of 3 DVD set of these season 8 releases. Because I want to own songs from the station on DVD twice independently. So I'm not going to get that box set of that Calling Legends and Track Stars because I have Track Stars and the Steam Engine Stories box set. because I should have kept that extra songs from the station. But if I find that songs from the station I actually gave away, I'll repurchase it back, but make sure both don't have the ones with the Fox reprint from 2006 with the Calling All Engines trailer. But oh boy, my track stars. No. Trackside tunes, I mean. I'm gonna get that with the Wooden Railway, what? Thomas, I think? But yeah, if I get the sing along and stories, well, or if I just get the hop on board songs and stories release. Because I want sing along and stories on VHS. But I want to do something cool with the hop on board songs and stories CD bonus thing that comes in the version. But even though when you pop in, it plays the original 2006 DVD like that. But like I said, I'm not getting Totally Thomas Volume 5 at all. Nope. No, I am not getting that box set. But just to make it sort of fair, I'll just put the slipcover from Hop on Board Songs and Stories over my original sing along and stories. Because then people are just going to say, where's the original 2006 release of sing along and stories if I have the slipcover over it? As I was saying, dude, I wanted my original copy over a slipcover. Like, I have the slipcover over top of it, but the original thing is still underneath. So maybe if I find that Hop on Board Songs and Stories release with a slipcover, I'll just put the slipcover over my original copy, but I'll use the copy that in the blue case, but just to listen to the CD sampler, because the disc in there is exactly the same as if you were to get the original, so there's no need to fret if it be playing Lionsgate content. And anyways, another thing I want to bring up, guys. I don't want to do this when I get the Hop on Board Songs and Stories thing of Thomas, but put the insert into my adventure pack from it Hop on Board. Even though it looks the same if you were to buy Team Up with Thomas by itself, I think I'll do that. because I know what to do when I'm putting sing along releases of stuff in my whole media collection on plain DVD. But for Blu-rays, I don't think they did that. They didn't do that. I don't think they did. Anyways, just wait till my brother passed by, guys. Anyway, now you just see that talk about that. But anyway, other thing I want to bring up is that I'm planning to find some cool stuff for my birthday this year. I don't know what I'll get. But I did try this movie, guys, called 13 Going on 30, which is kind of like a play on words to this song from the 1965 movie The Sound of Music. To this song in The Sound of Music 1965 musical 16 Going on 17. And yeah, another thing I would like to bring up as well. I love how some of these sports comedies they do have eat pizza in some parts of the movie. Like in Benchwarmers, which is one of my favorite baseball comedies of all time. I love how they eat Pizza Hut at the very end of the movie. Because even if they didn't win the final like championship game, they still got to have a celebratory get together at Pizza Hut. And I'm still waiting for some friends to join us. I'm all alone. But I mean, I guess you can still enjoy me talking to myself, explaining out some to you guys some stuff, some information, depending on what I do. And it's still waiting on some friends. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah. Maybe I'll try just getting these player's choice artwork of my GameCube games, but just case only. The reason I'm just doing this for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, because even though like I said, I told you how I didn't really like I hated getting the player's choice version for my birthday, but I should have just said it's the same thing. But if I do this, just buy it case only, because my disc works, I'll just buy it case only. And what else can I think of while I'm waiting for some people? Because I don't think I want to say this here. Hold on. Guest. Guess I'll add Tossle with P123.
Hello.
Hey, Tossle with P123. Pleasure to see you.
Same.
Just showing off some stuff. I guess I'll show you the stuff anyway. Yep. Now I have 10 Years of Thomas on both VHS and DVD.
Wow.
Yep. VHS. Blue sticker, but if this one just fails, I'll just get the ink version instead. Well, I played the tape just to see where it was at. It was towards the very end. Yeah, whoever owned this before didn't rewind the tape before giving it away. This is how it was how it was described. Here's the DVD counterpart, which I don't know if anyone has this on DVD. Just make sure it's not the Lionsgate print. This is the only variant of 10 Years of Thomas on DVD I like. Yep. Yeah, I know some people don't have 10 Years of Thomas on DVD yet. Christmas Wonderland, still trying to find the version with train yard tracks. So if I find it, I can have 2 copies of this on DVD. But yeah, I think since it took a while, guys, I think I'm just gonna keep going a little bit after 9:30. Because usually that's my time to stop, but I guess I'll just extend it longer. Here's Fraggle Rock, if you don't... The complete series, rather. And the style of packaging, which is easier to save shelf space, but fortunately I have to live with stacked disc. But like I said, this is what I'll do when I do my gigantic home media collection in a stream. I'll do the Thomas section as the first thing of the preschool kids shows. That's what I'll do, but I'd start with the plain movies first. So that's what I'll do when I do my giant home media collection, but do include Thomas in it. Thomas will be the first section of the preschool section, technically, of the kids show section. Even though on my shelf I put Thomas as the first thing. But yes, something I also want to do to upgrade my other movies is just to, well, I'm still holding this because I'm telling you guys, Smash Bros. Melee gameplay videos are coming back to my channel very soon. In a few months, technically. That's what I'll do as my June treat for when I do gameplay videos of this with someone else. I'll tell them Melee's back in full glory with gameplay videos, but doing something really cool. Here's Little Rascals again. I know a lot of people have not seen this film yet. And what else can I think of? Oh yeah, this is what I'm going to do if I start upgrading my movies by the end of this month. Well, I think I know what I'm doing for my, next movie reviews on my YouTube channel, basically. Yeah, actually, if I do a movie review of The Great Mouse Detective very soon, maybe I'll just do it with the VHS only copy, because that's fine, because at least I talk about the movie, that's good. But yeah, I'm still trying to think of what I can do for my other Thomas stuff. Let me. And did you guys know that I'm on the hunt for doing something cool for my Bob's White Christmas DVD? Well, that DVD standard by itself is staying in my, it's staying in my main Bob the Builder home media collection because it has no sticker on it. Because I want to do something, because I don't think A Christmas to Remember got a slipcover release, or maybe it did. I'll just take a look. Or actually, I don't know. I don't know if you have Bob's White Christmas, Thomas William Fan 123.
Well, I was planning to get it on Amazon.
Well, hopefully it's the original. Well, I don't think you can get the original of Bob's White Christmas. Well, I don't know if you can get the one with a slipcover, and see if I can get another copy, bare bones, hit entertainment version by itself, but put it over the original release.
I see.
But I think the same thing could be said for A Christmas to Remember, I think. I think the pity could be the same for A Christmas to Remember.
Yeah.
Hold on. But yeah, you'll never believe this, Thomas with Fan 123. When I was putting away stuff at my work this morning, I saw a Wii Mini, like just like this by itself, and it had a game inside of it. I was like, "What is that doing here? This should be out in the on the sales floor." Was that shocking? I found a Wipeout game for the Wii, Thomas with Fan 123, in a Wii Mini.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like so shocking, but hopefully they put it on the shop Goodwill before it was too late.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, video game stuff they can't even put in the floor on Goodwill no more. Even though it's strange, I found one PC game actually at Goodwill. It's this Spy Kids PC game I've never played as a kid.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's something new to bring up, but I guess I'll show you this. I think I showed you this, the SpongeBob first and second seasons. If not, here it is. This is a big box of Seinfeld the Complete Series on DVD. Which I'm actually keeping these discs in their sleeves, well, in these little paper things to keep them protected. Yeah, even though this is a storybook pa- paper sleeve thing like that, I'll just have to live how it looks like this. But it might be something similar once I get the different version of the Flintstones The Complete Series on DVD soon. Finally got this Willy Wonka double feature on Blu-ray. Now I don't need to worry about having these on plain old DVD no more. And what else can I say? Oh yeah, I think this is what also I'll do, Toss with Family 3. I'll get the hop on board release with the slipcover, but put over the original DVD release. Just to try out something cool. Just basically what I'll do is I'll take the slipcover from the hop on board release because it looks identical, but I'll put it over the original 2006 release of Sing Along and Stories. Because this is the reason why I'm not going to get the Tully Thomas volume. Like this Tully Thomas volume number box set with Sing Along and Stories by itself, or what is, oh yeah, and have this well yeah, because I actually should have kept the other songs from the station release, and I'll probably get trackside tunes on the Wooden Train bonus pack. So yeah, I should have found this 3 DVD box set to also make Family 2-3 of the first 3 season 8 releases, because I want to have the songs releases separately. You know, this box set that contains Steamies versus Diesels, It's Great to Be an Engine, and Solar Celebration. But I still have to find inserts for them. But the good thing is I'll still have them technically on VHS. Steamies versus Diesels I already have on VHS. It's Great to Be an Engine and Solar Celebration I'm trying to get next on VHS. And and what else can I say? Um. Oh, yeah. I think another thing I want to address here is Yeah, and actually, I was buying Christmas on Sword off Amazon back in 4 years ago. I should have gotten 2 of them, just to make it kind of a cool thing. That'd been so crazy. Wait, well, I think he's listening to what he's saying, guys. Wait, he should be hearing what I'm saying. Anyway.
I see.
Yeah, Christmas on Sword Art, I should have bought another copy of Amazon, 2 of them off Amazon, because it's still Christmas release, but 3 of the other episodes aren't Christmas, really. What can I say? Yeah, I think I might consider getting Whistle Express Collection. I think. Yeah, that comes with Kong Legends, another Milkshake Muddle, and I might see if that Carnival Capers is. Well, if it's Lionsgate, I can replace it. Because I have the slipcover variant technically, and I can replace the Lionsgate one with the original. So maybe I will technically get Whistle Express. Will get Whistle Express Collection one of these days. But yeah, I think another instance I'm gonna think of getting. Yeah, because my 2 Christmas releases of Bob the Builder. Well, even though I can get them on quality VHS off the internet, basically I can get one VHS variant off eBay and the other one off Amazon. Both for Christmas Trimber and Bob's White Christmas. Okay, I think what I'll do, since I have 1 minute, but this is only going to be impressions from these ones, since it's your thing, Toss Me 1, 2, 3, just to end it off, just abruptly with an impression, but only do it from once from your tagline. I'll just do an impression from these things.
Okay.
I'll try it. Let me try and see if I can do this impression. This one's going to be like the easiest. This one where it goes, "Ooh, look at the castle, Pete Percy. I wonder who used to live there. A king and queen," puffed Toby. "They ruled the island and told everyone what to do." And he puffed towards the freight cars. Percy stared at the castle. He was dreaming of kings and queens. "Percy," called Toby, "come along. We've got a lot of work to do today."
Emily knows best.
Yep, when Toby and Percy go to start working with their freight cars, and he tells Percy to please come along. They got a lot of work to do today. But yeah. Okay, well, I'll let you go toss him fan 1, 2, 3. It's about 9:45.
Okay, see ya.
Yep, see ya. Well, anyways, yep, hopefully you guys enjoyed this simple chat stream for April 10th. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stick around for the next stream coming up in about a few days. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and stick around for the next stream coming soon, guys. And that's it. And bye for now, guys. And hopefully you guys are looking forward to it coming soon, the next stream.